Here is a historical narrative exploring the little-known story of the Füssli banking family of Zurich. The shadows of Swiss banking. The Füssli dynasty in the quiet cobblestone streets of 18th century Zurich, a financial dynasty was quietly emerging that would reshape the landscape of European banking. The Füssli family, initially overlooked by historical chronicles, would become a pivotal force in transforming Swiss financial systems during a turbulent period of economic transformation. Johann Heinrich Füssli, the patriarch, was not a banker by traditional standards. A skilled engraver and printer by trade, he possessed an acute understanding of value, exchange, and the intricate networks of commerce that flowed through the Swiss cantons. His real genius lay not in his artistic skills, but in his ability to perceive economic opportunities where others saw only complexity. By the mid-1730s, Zurich was emerging as a critical financial hub, strategically positioned at the crossroads of European trade routes. The city's geographical advantage, combined with its reputation for discretion and stability, made it an ideal location for emerging financial innovations. The Füssli family recognized this potential early, positioning themselves at the convergence of printing, information, and emerging banking practices. Johann's eldest son, Jacob Füssli, would be the true architect of the family's financial legacy. Educated in mathematics and with a remarkable aptitude for complex financial calculations, Jacob understood something revolutionary for his time. Information was the most valuable currency. While other banking families focused solely on traditional lending and currency exchange, the Füsslis developed a sophisticated intelligence network. Through their printing operations, they gathered economic intelligence from across Europe. Trading routes, political developments, crop yields, and emerging market trends all became valuable commodities that could be translated into financial advantage. Their breakthrough came during the 7 Years' War, a global conflict that destabilized traditional economic structures. While other banks hesitated, the Füsslis saw opportunity. They developed an intricate system of risk assessment that was decades ahead of contemporary banking practices. By maintaining correspondence with merchant networks stretching from Amsterdam to Constantinople, they created a proto-intelligence system that allowed them to make remarkably prescient financial decisions. Their ledgers were not just accounting books, but sophisticated analytical documents that mapped the complex economic ecosystems of 18th century Europe. What made the Füssli approach unique was their holistic view of economic systems. They didn't just track money, they tracked the human and political dynamics that influenced monetary flows. This approach allowed them to navigate economic uncertainties with a precision that seemed almost supernatural to their contemporaries. Their network was built on trust, discretion, and an unparalleled understanding of risk. They developed encryption methods for their correspondence that were so advanced that even today, some of their communication remains undeciphered. The family's influence extended beyond pure banking. They became key advisors to Swiss cantonal governments, helping to establish regulatory frameworks that would eventually make Switzerland a global financial center. Their recommendations often focused not just on immediate economic gains, but on long-term systemic stability. Interestingly, the Füsslis maintained a strict ethical code. Unlike many contemporary financial operators who saw economic opportunity as a license for exploitation, they believed in sustainable economic development. They actively discouraged speculative practices that could destabilize markets and championed transparent financial practices. Their approach was revolutionary. In an era where financial information was often shrouded in secrecy, the Füsslis advocated for a more transparent economic ecosystem. They believed that true economic strength came from shared information and collaborative risk management. By the late 18th century, the Füssli name had become synonymous with financial innovation. Their methods would influence generations of Swiss bankers and lay the groundwork for Switzerland's future as a global financial center. The story of the Füssli family is more than a narrative of financial success. It's a testament to how vision, intelligence, and a commitment to ethical practices can transform not just individual fortunes, but entire economic landscapes. Their legacy was not just about wealth accumulation, but about creating systems of economic interaction that prioritized stability, intelligence, and long-term thinking.